Good morning, students. Exercise 7.2, the problem number 7. Find the equation of the tangents to the curve y is equal to x plus 1 divided by x minus 1, which are parallel to the line x plus 2y is equal to 6. So, what is asked? Find the equation of the tangents to this curve. How the tangents are? The tangents are parallel to the given line. So, see that parallel to the given line. So, any two lines are parallel, their slopes are equal. So, here the tangents are parallel to the given line. So, the slope of the tangent is equal to slope of this line. Okay. How will you denote the slope of the tangent? It is denoted by m. So, how to find the slope of this given line? Using the formula minus x coefficient divided by y coefficient. So, it will be minus 1 by 2. Okay. Using the parallel relation, we have found the slope of the tangent. And using derivative, you can find the slope of the tangent. For that, you consider the curve y is equal to x plus 1 divided by x minus 1. So, you have to differentiate y with respect to x. So, here numerator and the denominator are function of x. So, we have to use the quotient rule to differentiate the function. So, quotient rule, the differentiation of y with respect to x is dy by dx. So, for the quotient rule, the numerator has to be taken as u and the denominator as v. So, here you have to write v squared. So, that is x minus 1 the whole squared. So, first you have to start with v. So, it is x minus 1. And you have to differentiate u, that is the numerator. So, x plus 1. When you differentiate, the differentiation of x is 1 and the differentiation of 1 is 0. So, you will get 0. So, in the quotient rule, in between you have to write minus. So, minus is written. Next, u, the numerator has to be written as it is. So, x plus 1. Now, the v has to be differentiated with respect to x. What is v? X minus 1. So, when you differentiate, the differentiation of x is 1 and the differentiation of minus 1 is 0. So, you will get 1 here. Okay. So, you have to simplify. X minus 1 into 1 is x minus 1 and this minus has to be applied to both the terms. So, here minus x minus 1 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. So, x and minus x getting cancelled. Minus 1 is minus 2 divided by x minus 1 the whole square. Now, you have to find the slope of the tangent at the point x1 comma y1. So, dy by dx at x1 comma y1 is equal to minus 2 divided by x1 minus 1 the whole square. Both are representing the slope of the tangent. So, you have to equate. So, you will get minus 2 divided by x1 minus 1 the whole square is equal to minus 1 by 2. So, when you cross multiply, so the minus getting cancelled, 2 2s are 4. So, I have written here. So, this one into 1 is x1 minus 1 the whole square. So, when you expand a minus b the whole square, so a square plus b square minus 2ab. This plus 4 when you bring it to the left side as minus 4 is equal to 0. So, x1 square minus 2x1, 1 minus 4 is minus 3 is equal to 0. So, it is a quadratic equation in terms of x1. So, when you take the product, it should be minus 3 and the addition should be minus 2. So, you can have the number minus 3 into 1. So, multiply. So, minus 3 into 1 is minus 3. Add both minus 3 and 1 is minus 2. So, it can be written as x1 minus 3, x1 plus 1 is equal to 0. So, x1 is equal to 3, x1 is equal to minus 1. Okay. So, x1 we have found. So, you have to consider the curve equation. It is in terms of x and y. So, x1, y1 is a point on the curve. So, the curve will become y1 is equal to x1 plus 1 divided by x1 minus 1. So, when you substitute x1 as 3 here, so 3 plus 1 divided by 3 minus 1, that is 4 by 2, that is equal to 2. When x1 is equal to minus 1, when you substitute minus 1 plus 1 divided by minus 1 minus 1, so 0 by minus 2, that is equal to 0. Now, you get the points. The first point is 3 comma 2 and the next point is minus 1 comma 0. So we got the points. What is asked? Equation of the tangent. What is the formula? Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Consider the first point 3 comma 2. So this is your x1 and this is your y1. So in the place of y1 you have to substitute 2. In the place of x1 it is 3. So when you substitute, and what is m? M we have found first step, m is equal to minus 1 by 2. So you will get. So when you simplify, so it is 2 by minus 4 is equal to minus 1 into x is minus x, minus 1 into minus 3 is plus 3. So when you arrange minus x, so you bring it to the left side. So it is x plus 2y. And minus 4 minus 3, that is minus 7, is equal to 0. So we have completed the equation of the tangent at the first point. In the same way, you have to take the equation of the tangent at minus 1 comma 0 using the same formula. Here this is x1 y1. So in the place of y1 you have to substitute 0. In the place of x1 you have to substitute minus 1. So minus of minus 1. So the equation of the tangent at minus 1 comma 0 will become y minus 0 is equal to minus 1 by 2 into x plus 1. So it is y is equal to minus 1 by 2 into x plus 1. So when you 2 into y is 2y is equal to, apply this minus to both the terms, minus x minus y. When you arrange, you will get, this is the equation of the tangent for the second point. Okay, come to the 8th problem. Find the equation of tangent and normal to the curve given by x is equal to 7 cos t and y is equal to 2 sin t. T belongs to R at any point on the curve. So what is asked? Equation of the tangent and normal. Okay, you take the equation. X is equal to 7 cos t, y is equal to 2 sin t. They are parametric equations in terms of t. T belongs to R. So, you have to find out dx by dt. We can differentiate x with respect to t only because here x depends on t. So, dx by dt is equal to 7 is a constant. The differentiation of cos t is minus sin t. Come to this. So, when you differentiate y with respect to t is 2 is a constant. The differentiation of sin t is cos t. Okay. Here what is needed? Equation of the tangent. To find the equation of the tangent, we need slope. For the slope, you need the derivative dy by dx. So, dy by dx, how to find? Dy by dt divided by dx by dt. What is dy by dt? It is 2 cos t. What is dx by dt? It is minus sin 7t. So, you will get minus 2 cos t divided by 7 sin t. So, m is nothing but dy by dx at one point. Here the point is x1 comma y1. X and y are in terms of t. So, I have written at t. So, the same thing you have to write. Now, we are moving to the equation of the tangent at x1 comma y1. So, this is your x1 and this is your y1. So, using the formula, what's the formula? Y minus y1. What is y1? 2 sin t is equal to m. Your m is this one. So, I have substituted here into x minus x1. In the place of x1, you are having 7 cos t. So, now we have to simplify. So, y, the denominator has to be multiplied. 7y sin t. So, here you will have 7y sin t. Next one, minus 2 sin t into 7 sin t. So, it is minus 14 sin square t. So, here I have written minus 14 sin square t. Come to the right side, minus 2 cos t into x. So, it is minus 2x cos t. Now, you see that minus 2 cos t into minus 7 cos t. So, minus into minus plus 2 into 7, 14. Cos t into cos t is cos square t. Okay, this x term is in minus. You take it to the left side, it will become plus 2 cos t x plus already here 7y sin t, which is equal to, in the right side you are having 14 cos square t. When you bring this term to here, that also will become plus 14 sin square t. From those two terms, 14 if you take it out, it will become cos square t plus sin square t. So, you know the identity very well. So, it is 1. So, the right hand side you will have 14. Okay. So, what is also asked? Equation of the normal. So, equation of the normal at 7 cos t, comma 2 sin t. Yes. So y minus y1 is equal to, what you have to write? Minus 1 by m. You look at your m. This is your m. So minus 1 by m means what you have to do? You have to change a sign. You have to apply minus. So when you apply minus, it will become plus 1 by m. So you have to write the reciprocation of this. So it will be, you have to change a sign and you have to reciprocate it. That is minus 1 by m. Okay, so it will become 7 sin t divided by 2 cos t into x minus 7 cos t. The same way, you have to multiply the left side with the denominator, and the numerator has to be multiplied. If you arrange x, y and the remaining constant, you will get the equation of the normal. Okay, come to the next topic, angle between two curves. See the definition. Angle between two curves, if they intersect, is defined as the acute angle between the tangent lines to those two curves at the point of intersection. Okay, see now, I'll take two curves. They are intersecting at this point. Okay, so at the point of intersection, you have to draw the tangent line to the first curve at that point. The same way, you have to draw the tangent line to the second curve. So the acute angle between these two tangents is nothing but the angle between two curves. You see the definition of angle between two curves. If the two curves intersect, is nothing but is defined as the acute angle between the tangent lines to those curves at the point of intersection. So if you want to find the angle between two curves, first you have to find the point of intersection, then you have to find the slope of the first curve as well as the slope of the second curve, and you have to use the formula tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2, because tangent lines are nothing but the straight line. So it can be in the form of y is equal to m1x plus c1 and y is equal to m2x plus c2. So m1 is nothing but the slope of the first line and m2 is nothing but the slope of the second line. So angle between two lines formula is tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. Here in the definition what they have said, angle between the tangents is nothing but the angle between the curves at the point of intersection. So we can use the same formula to find the angle between two curves. Okay, come to the remark. If the two curves are parallel, at x1 comma y1, then their slopes are equal. Then next one, if the two curves are perpendicular at x1 comma y1, and if m1 and m2 exits and finite, then m1 m2 is equal to minus 1. What the result we are using for the line, the same result will be used for the curves also, because angle between the curves is nothing but angle between the tangents at the point of intersection. Okay, see the problem now. Exercise 7.2, the problem number 9. Find the angle between the rectangular hyperbola xy is equal to 2 and the parabola x squared plus 4y is equal to 0. So it's a hyperbola, rectangular hyperbola, and this is the parabola. So we are going to find the angle between these two. So first you have to find the point of intersection of the two curves. You consider xy is equal to 2 and x squared plus 4y is equal to 0. So from this you can find y is equal to 2 by x and it has to be substituted here. So in the place of y it is 2 by x. When you simplify, x squared plus 4 2s are 8 by x is equal to 0. When you take LCM is x. So x squared into x is x cube plus 8 is equal to x cube plus 8 divided by x is equal to 0. So next, x cube plus 8 is equal to 0. So x cube is equal to minus 8. This minus 8 can be written as minus 2 the whole cube. So you will get x is equal to minus 2. The remaining two values are imaginary. We are not going to consider here. So x is equal to minus 2. So if x is equal to minus 2, when you substitute in this term, y is equal to what? 2 by minus 2, that is equal to minus 1. So we have found the point of intersection of the two curves is minus 2 comma minus 1. Now what is asked? Angle between the two curves. Which formula has to be used? Tan theta is equal to, you see the formula I have written at the last. Tan theta is equal to modulus of m1 minus m2 divided by 1 plus m1 m2. What is m1? Slope of the first tangent line. So how to find the slope of the tangent line? First tangent line has to be found from the first curve. So what you have to do? So you have to differentiate this curve and you have to find out dy by dx. At the point of intersection, you have to find the derivative. That is the slope of the tangent line. So how to find m1? If the curves are given, take the curve and differentiate with respect to x, find the derivative and substitute the point at the point of intersection. Substitute the point of intersection, you will get m1. How to find m2? Similarly, the same way. Take the second curve, find the derivative dy by dx and substitute at the point of intersection, you will get m2. You see that? Consider the curve xy is equal to 2. You see xy, it's a product of two terms. How to differentiate the product of two terms with respect to x? You have to use the product rule. So here first term I kept as it is. I have differentiated y with respect to x is dy by dx, plus second term I have written as it is. When you differentiate x with respect to x is 1 is equal to, the differentiation of the constant is 0. So dy by dx is equal to minus y divided by x. So I have found the derivative from the first curve. What is asked? m1. It's nothing but dy by dx at the point of intersection. So minus 2 comma minus 1. So in the place of y, you have to substitute minus 1. So minus of minus 1 is plus 1 and x is minus 2. So 1 by minus 2, that is equal to minus 1 by 2. And come to the second curve, differentiate with respect to x. So see the first term x squared. The differentiation of x squared is 2x plus 4 into, what is the differentiation of y? dy by dx is equal to 0. From this, 4 dy by dx is equal to minus 2x. And dy by dx is equal to minus 2x divided by 4. And the 2 and 4 getting cancelled. So you will get minus x by 2. Next you have to find m2. So dy by dx at the point of intersection minus 2 comma minus 1. So in the place of x, what has to be substituted? Minus 2. So minus of minus 2 divided by 2, that is equal to 1. So you have to substitute in this formula. Tan theta is equal to modulus of acute angle only we have to consider. So m1, what is that? Minus 1 by 2. So here you have to write minus 1 by 2. In the formula you are having minus. So m2 is 1. So here minus 1 by 2 minus 1 divided by 1 plus m1 into m2. So when you simplify, it is minus 3 by 2. Here 1 minus 1 by 2, that is 1 by 2. So the answer is minus 3. So modulus of minus 3 is plus 3. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 3. Okay, come to the 10th problem. Show that the two curves x squared minus y squared is equal to r squared and xy is equal to c squared, where c comma r are constant, cut orthogonally. So two curves cut orthogonally means at the point of intersection, if you draw the tangent lines, they are perpendicular. So any two lines are perpendicular or any two curves are perpendicular at the point of intersection. So m1, m2 is equal to minus 1. So here I didn't find the point of intersection. I am going to take x1, y1 be the point of intersection, because you have to show the two curves cut orthogonally. So it is enough to show m1, m2 is equal to minus 1. So here I didn't find the point of intersection. I have taken the point of intersection as x1, y1. Okay, consider the first curve and you have to differentiate. See the differentiation, x squared. The differentiation of x squared is 2x and minus y squared has to be differentiated with respect to x. So first you have to apply the power rule. So it is 2y. You are differentiating with respect to x. So it is dy by dx is equal to 0. Why it is 0? R is a constant, here it is given. So the differentiation of constant is 0. From this, if you arrange your dy by dx is nothing but x by y. Okay, so m1 is what? Dy by dx at x1 comma y1, because we have taken x1 comma y1 as the point of intersection. So this will become x1 y1. Consider the second curve. So xy is equal to c square. xy, it's a product of two terms, so you have to use the product rule here, is equal to c squared, it's a constant, so whose differentiation is 0. From that, dy by dx is equal to minus y by x. What is m2? The derivative at the point, so that is minus y1 by x1. So what you have to show? The two curves are orthogonal. So I'll consider m1, m2. What is m1? x1 by y1. What is m2? Minus y1 by x1. So when you cancel, your answer is minus 1. So m1, m2 is equal to minus 1 means the tangents are perpendicular at the point of intersection. So therefore the given two curves cut each other orthogonally. Thank you, students.